What's up, guys? I missed you so much. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a couple of days. I am still trying to sell a house, so I'm pressure washing, doing all kind of crazy stuff. We got the S.S.E beast here, beautiful like ever. Today I want to talk to you guys about something important. What do I want to talk to you guys about? Well, you stay tuned. Let's get into it really quick. This vehicle is amazing. It is new. It is beautiful. Just tell me what you think. Let's go. Peace. Alright people, I am back, and what are we talking about? What's the amazing news? Yes, we have here the 2024 GT, and not only that it is louder, my guys, it is amazing. It has more power, and we know that's what we love, right? The GT enters a new model year with some upgrades that's going to be taken from the limited edition track only GT version 2 or part 2, alright? So Ford has tweaked the GTs to produce more power in the 2020 model. We've seen YouTubers like, what was it called? Let me get it. I might put it on the screen below because I tend to forget. Drag Times, there we go. I drew a blank for a little bit, but we see YouTubers like Drag Times who had the brand new 2018 or 19 Ford GTs and have did some amazing things with them, won some great races, but the car seemed like it was lacking a little bit on power. Other than that, it was an all-around car. So now we know Ford made a few tweaks to include, like I said, power. It now makes 660 horsepower compared to the 647. So we have a little boost there. Not too crazy, but guess what? Any kind of gains help. In 2017, again, through the 2019 models, like Drag Times was had those are the 647 horsepower models. Now we bumped it up a few, so now we're looking even better. All right, so it is equipped with a titanium exhaust system. So now, again, they're focused on sound. The cars were really quiet. Again, another YouTube reference, but S.S.E has a Ford GT, but the European version of it, and those come with even more like restrictions to the exhaust, so they're even more quiet. A lot of the guys over there, when they want to do exhaust, they move to the American version. Of course, with America, we like to go to the straight pipe version. So we know when, the Ford GT barks just as bad as this bite, it is amazing. The car technically is a $500,000 car for sale value, but right now for sales, I've been seeing some in the $1 million range, $900,000 range. They've been very high. Again, that's what you get for doing limited production, which Ford did with their GT, which I will pray that Chevy could do with their Z06, but we know it's not going to happen. When it comes to the power plant, Ford GT is rocking a twin-turbo 3.5 liter V6 engine, now doing 660 compared to the 647, so good deal on that. For you guys who do have the old models, I'm pretty sure you can get that power out of it with a tune. Ford did, like I said, they tweaked the supercharger, but it's not hard to gain about 20 horsepower. I would like to see some build ones out there, but with a car at that kind of markup, that kind of price, you're not really going to be messing or seeing people mess with it, unless it's like a DDE that has a Ferrari F12 going to go with a twin turbo setup coming out of the hood, or Alex Choi just destroying a Lamborghini, ripping it apart, building it back together with an exoskeleton. I mean, those guys have some crazy ideas, but they make it work, and so far I've been along with the build. So what are some changes that gave this Ford GT an exceptional gain in 13 horsepower? They've done stuff again like calibrations, revising the engine, the tuning pretty much is the best way to say it, to break it down into dumb people terms like I would need. Along with, improved cooling, gallery cool pistons, high energy ignition coils, titanium exhaust system. Those things helped along the way. But again, it is a twin turbo V6, and if you guys want power, you can always tune it. But I don't know how you want to play when it comes to, keeping warranty. So great thing that they decided to mess with the exhaust, because this is an EcoBoost car, which means, guys, they can deactivate cylinders and go into all kind of power saving modes, and it doesn't just sound as badass as having it in the typical track mode. But Ford is paying attention, and they're listening to their buyers, and they're doing what they need to do to please the market, and I gotta give it to them, because right now I'm a Chevy guy at heart, but Chevy's really sucking on listening to customers, and hopefully that will change in the near future. So cooling is a big deal. I never heard too much about the Ford or the Ford GT overheating, but the engine cooling itself better is a big thing because they have these new air ducts in the GT, massive rear buttresses that increase the airflow by 50%. And of course, in addition to that, we have larger intercoolers to help preserve the peak power during hard track use. So that way, these twin turbo cars, we know that they get heat soaked. So cooling is a bigger thing, more air ducts for better cooling. I mean, they have it all. The car track mode also now has a new feature, and it also has new settings and stiffer dampeners. So don't sleep on them yet. We talked about performance mods. Now let's talk about some look mods, baby. We talked about the inside. Now let's get to the outside, all right? So along with, of course, performance modifications, there are two new appearance options on board for this. Customers can now order the 2024 GT in full exposed carbon fiber. You heard me right. Look at these pictures. I've been having some pictures up. You guys can check it out. What do you think about this fully exposed carbon fiber? Or you could do it with the standard carbon fiber wheels. They can also choose titanium lug nuts, 6-point racing harness anchors, 5 different interior colors, and 5 brake caliper colors also. So there's a bunch of different options when it comes to performances, but also when it comes to the looks. And I think the carbon fiber is a whole game changer. We know Ford GT comes with the carbon fiber wheels, and they put it on the GT 500s. They even put it on the GT 350s, which I'm jealous about, and I think that's beautiful. Like Determined Veteran, I know he changed that option because the carbon fiber wheels are less, softer, guys. They're lighter, they're faster, but something that's lighter is not going to be as sturdy. So you guys hit a pothole, they will be destroyed. I also have a friend, Rick, with an F12 who has a one-of-one carbon fiber and white pearl paint on his Ferrari, and also changed the wheels out because he unfortunately hit a pothole, and you don't want to go into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of issues because your beautiful rims just hit a pothole because America got an issue on the transportation section of keeping up with the city and their holes. But I'm not going to get into that. So don't be afraid. The Gulf Racing Heritage Livery Pack and the stripes will always still be in offer, so they didn't change that. Also, it is updated a bit, but just understand the orange and the blue are now divided by the black pinstripe. So you guys can see in the picture, they are divided by black pinstripe. You got the main colors, but they added a little more on there. And the carbon fiber number is switched from 9 to 6. I apologize about that for the 2020 model. The carbon fiber wheels are an option for the Heritage model, but this is a first time, so pretty good for the 2020. They're finally putting the carbon fiber on the Heritage model. There are also 2 stripe options. And other than the stripe options, there are also 7 standard paint colors if you don't want either the exposed carbon or the Gulf livery look. Alright guys, well that is it for now talking about the 2024 GT. Hopefully you guys are excited for all the Ford people out there. I definitely can't afford it, but if you can, go ahead and get it. Call me, let me know. First link in the description below. Hit your boy up and I will come check your car out. Again, I love what Ford is doing with their cars. I just hope that Chevy can go ahead and do that. Ford has been in the limelight because of GT 500 and all this stuff they're doing with the 2024 GT. But I know it's going to change. Yes, there will be a shift in power, a power curve here when the C8 hits the streets and everyone's modifying it. DDE has one coming, Stradman has one coming, every YouTuber has one coming. So they're going to mod it. They're going to do some amazing, crazy things to it. So stay tuned. I think it's going to be amazing. Until next time, guys, don't forget, it's your boy Josh. And first link in the description, you guys can check out the merch. 50% of all sales go to help the Wounded Warrior projects. Let's go ahead and show some love. And until next time, guys, don't forget, I love you. I respect you, and I damn sure salute you. Peace.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. 1 time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up. It's clear, see. I'm 22, but I don't act like it clearly. And all this shit is a mirage. I'm just rapping for a car.